Hello everybody, my name is Claudia Castillo and today I want to show you how my hand control vehicle works inside, so anyone with a disability who might be thinking about driving in the near future might feel encouraged by watching this video. Just keep in mind that technology, when used appropriately, can be such an amazing tool that can help some of us with limited upper body mobility become more independent. So I personally had a spinal cord injury many years ago as a result of a gymnastics fall. So I'm a quadriplegic and I do use a power wheelchair. And I remember when I was in the hospital, a driving instructor came to show patients the amazing technology available for driving. And I remember I drove around the parking lot that day for the first time and I just loved it. I just thought to myself, this is a goal I have to accomplish someday. So many years later, here I am. So once again, if you're interested in learning how my hand control vehicle works inside, please stay here and keep watching this video. Alright everyone, so this is my vehicle. It's a 2010 Toyota Sienna. So yes, I've been driving for quite some time. So here, I want to show you how the ramp comes out. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the whole floor lowers, and that's called the kneeling system. So the main purpose is to have the ramp come out lower to the floor and not so steep, making it safer and easier to go into the van. Now this system is used on minivans because on larger full-size vans, a lift is used, so there is a lower floor option that can be installed in the driver's area to accommodate. Okay, so this is the way the vehicle looks on the other side. So as you can see, here's the steering wheel. Also, you can see that the driver's seat has been removed. So I do drive from my wheelchair, and of course, everything looks a little different. So as you can see, this particular steering wheel looks much different. The option of choosing different one, I had it, but I chose this particular one because it was easier for me to make the turns. This little black thing that sticks out is a special accommodation to do the wipers in the back. And this is basically the way everything looks. Now, this down here is the wheel lock, and that holds the wheelchair in place so it doesn't move as I drive. And there's a safety feature system in that the car basically will not move until the chair is locked in place, and there's a beeping sound that has to go away, which indicates that it's safe for me to drive. Now, this is the inside of the vehicle coming in from the ramp. Here again, the two middle seats were also removed, so I have enough space to go in and make the turns and be able to go in and out of the car. As you can see, the seat belt is already on, so I don't need to ask additional help to put it on. Also, this particular detail and other modifications were thoroughly discussed with the engineer who made the adaptations the time I had to go for a fitting. Now, the fitting appointments were the best opportunities I had to express what worked and what was more manageable for me, which is important to clarify because everyone's needs are different depending on your upper body strength. Once again, the steering wheel from a different angle. On the right was the touch panel, on the left hand was the brake and the accelerator. So again, I chose a small steering wheel because it was easier for me to make the turns. So this is the touch panel, and I turned on the system from the round button. Then I click on accept, then I click on start, and the S that you can see there, and that basically turns the system on. So I had to learn everything from this touch panel because the one that I actually practiced on during my driving lessons was much different because it was an older version. So there you have it, everything in a touch panel, and I have to do everything and set everything up before I start driving. So you see the letters here, obviously parking, reverse, and driving. These are the lights. So you have the dimmers and the high beams right here. There you go. Now this area over here controls the heating and the air conditioning. So I control everything from here to make it warmer or cooler. Then I go back and touch on the blue arrow to go to the main screen. Okay, the arrows here or little squares are to operate the windows for the driver and the passenger side. Now, the square red button over here is for the side door to open it and let the ramp come out. The black button that says on and off is to control the kneeling system. So I use it whenever I don't need the ramp to come out lower to the floor. Otherwise, I have it on all the time. And this particular sign here locks the doors. So that's the whole touch system and panel. Over here is the accelerator and the brake. And the blue button here has a different function. So this blue button serves a very important purpose, which helps me tremendously when I'm driving because I'm not able to utilize my hands to do anything else. So I use my elbow and I click the blue button to be able to have different functions, which I'm able to turn the signals, do the wipers, honk the horn, and do the high beam headlights. So this was a really, really good design because I'm able to be completely independent as I drive. And as you can see there, the three small prongs that you see are the accelerator and the brake all in one. So I slide my hand there, and as I move it forward, it brakes, and by moving it back is the accelerator. That was a very sensitive system, so I had to practice a lot to be able to handle it properly. So once again, this is what the system looks like and the whole driving area, and everything was made based on my measurements and also the width of my chair. So I have to be very precise as I go into the wheel lock in order for it to grab the chair and have it in place to drive. Just wanted to clarify that there is a special bolt that has been inserted underneath the chair to match the wheel lock and be secure while I drive. And this is what the whole area looks like. I also want to say that it's not easy for everyone to ask for help. I believe that the world evolves by helping others. So things do happen once you're out there, and in many instances, I've had to ask for a lot of help. I mean, I've dropped my cell phone, my purse, other things that I have a need, and for the most part, people are willing and able to help. Sometimes people are not willing to help and don't have the best disposition, but in that case, don't take it personal. People are just like that. I've also had a lot of issues with parking spaces because unfortunately, a lot of individuals just don't really respect those spaces and they abuse them. I will show you some pictures at the end of this video, and I think we have to become our own self-advocates. That is very important. You have to be very vocal when you see the person that parks the wrong way. I think it's important to approach in a sensitive way to tell them they're not doing the right thing. And for the most part, they realize how wrong they are when you show them how impossible it is to go into the vehicle because of the way they park. And sometimes, in other cases, people are just jerks. But life goes on. So here, I'm turning the system on. I basically use my knuckles because I do not move my fingers. So I turn the vehicle on and make sure that I'm ready to be able to drive. Then I put my hand on the steering wheel with a little bit of help, my hand on the gas and accelerator on the left. So there are a few steps that I have to go through in order for me to get ready. And that's basically it. And I'm ready to drive. All right, here, once again, brake forward, accelerator back. This is what I normally do once I'm in place, and then get ready to start driving, and here I go. So there I go. I'm really grateful for this opportunity that I've had to be able to share with you how my vehicle works. I must tell you, it was a very long process to get to where I am, and I feel much more independent. There is a sense of freedom to be able to just drive and go wherever I need to go. Besides, I'm giving my mother a break because she drove me for so many years everywhere, and I think this is a great thing to be able to be independent. All right, here I come back again, parking the car properly and just making sure everything is done correctly. I'm done. I stop, push the button to allow the ramp to come out safe and sound. I truly hope this video serves as an encouragement for other individuals to achieve their goal of becoming more independent as well. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hello everyone again. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and most importantly that you learn how my hand control vehicle specifically works for my needs. As I stated in the video earlier, every person may not have the same identical adaptations inside because everyone's needs are different. I also want to emphasize how important it is to have someone by our side to help us and encourage us to move forward with our goals. And in my case, I had two individuals along the way that really helped me, and they supported me, and they were right there by my side throughout this whole process, which was not an easy process. It was long, but fortunately it was doable. We sometimes have little angels on our side that are there at the right moment to help us. And the first person is the driving instructor. Obviously, he just had so much patience, and he believed in me, and he had a gift for helping people throughout these years, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I thank God had the opportunity to tell him that I was really grateful for his help. He passed away several years ago, and I'm hoping he's smiling down on me right now. The second person is my mother. She is my rock. She's been by my side all my life, and she not only encourages me, but she believes in my ability to reach my highest potential and reach my goals and achieve anything that I set my mind to. So I love you, Mom, and thank you so much for your patience as well. Well, everyone, this is it. I hope you please give it a thumbs up for this video, and please stay safe and drive safely out there. Bye-bye. Again, this situation happens on a daily basis caused by insensitive people who do not respect disabled parking spaces. The grid lines, also known as access lane, are there for a reason. People just don't pay attention and rush to use these spaces, but what they don't realize is how much their actions can affect us. Please don't become one of those individuals.